Hi everyone, I just want to make a video about the tutorial using the TinkerCAD for those who was not able to attend at the last Monday workshop, because last Monday workshop we were starting to working on the TinkerCAD, and from last Monday there's only about 2 weeks left before the final tournament going to happen. So I'm thinking making this video for those who was not able to attend the workshop and trying to catch up, and for those who already attend the workshop but still want some revisions. And yeah, so the this week Monday I was sending you guys an email to the driver links and the tutorial video links about how to make a derby course. And in this driver link, you will be able to access a Google Docs, which is going to contain a TinkerCAD file link, which will lead you to this file. And I have made this file based on all the rules that we're going to take onto the contest. And for the red rails, they represent the guide rail on the tracks. It is using to guiding your cars to go in the straight line in the derby track. But you would want to build a course that going to not touching this guide rails, avoiding to get stuck while running on the track. And this transparent pink box right here is the car dimension that you are allowed to have. So this is basically the maximum size of the car that you can get. The height is unlimited, but I'm just putting here to let you have a better understanding. The orange wheels here is the measures wheel that I have making a measures about the wheels that I already provided to you guys, so you don't need to make it by yourself. But yeah, I have made this so that you guys can have a bit better understanding, better visuals on how to design your cars. So the goal is that trying to make a car that above this red guy, but still inside the box. And this file particularly is acting as like the doc public file, so everyone can change this file. And so my best recommendation is to create your own file, a new one, or using the one that already existing that you're already working on, and just copy this model and use it on your own file. So if you want to create a new file, click on the just create a new one. And then right here you just need to hold your left click, group the everything's, Control C or copy, and then paste right here. And so this one right here was originally having a grid of 500, but for a new one it's only about 200. So you might want to increase the blade size. So the blade size is going to be maximum at around 1000 by 1000, but you can just keep using 500 to 500. And yeah, and for the rest box and the rail guide, I have blocked them, so meaning they will not be able to change or group or having any alterations on them. But if you want to move them on the plate somewhere else, you can have them unlocked. And my best suggestion again is unlock them, but try not to move them around, because they need to be in the same distance, same place, whatever that is. So ungroup both of them and then group the whole things together again, and then from that you will be able to move them. And then I suggest locking the box and the rail guide again, so you will not able to move them or change them afterward. It is on the top right with the purple lock, and you know that will be locked. And yeah, so now you will be able to start designing your cars. My first suggestion is that for the wheels, we are able to change the distance up between the wheels, both horizontal and vertical, by ourselves. So the first step is to click on the wheels and then ungroup them on the top right, so that from that you will able to change an individual wheels or change both of the wheel at the same time, but changing the wheels location will be depending on you. So once you determine like how your wheel gonna be away from each other, you can group them together again. On the top right again, group. So yeah, so this is gonna be your wheel. You can still change afterward during your design, that doesn't matter. But right after you got the wheels, my next step would be create another, oops, not that, create another copycat of the wheels and then move that one into the box so that you also will know that if your wheels are in the car dimension or not. Okay, and after that, the next step is starting to create your cars. Maybe you would start by creating a block right here. Just maybe even though that the rail guide in the box is not going to be changed while designing, you still may want to move them outside the rail. So that's why I'm recommending to have a plate about 500 by 500, so you will have enough space for that. Okay, and now starting by changing, maybe I just want my car to be a block per se, so I move that one right here. And now I also want the car to be away from the rail guide, so that's why I'm going to raise this one a little bit higher and maybe a bit lower like that. And then I want to turn this orange wheel into hole so that the needle that inside the wheel next to the wheel right here will become a host for the block when we print out. So that's why I want to have a part of wheels in the red box so that you can have a video better visuals there. But then yeah, after, once you want to group the whole things, this is my car that I want to purchase. So there's already a hose that's going to be fit with the whole with the nails from the wheels, from the provide wheels. But yeah, you will want to test if your car is in dimension or not. And yeah, yeah, okay. And yeah, I think that is kind of inside the box and above the rail. So basically, you can say that this car is already qualified for the tournament. It's that easy. But okay, so you saying that you want to move the car out the rail, the box right now because you cannot click on it. So there's two ways for that. First, you can just Control Z, the undo, because you just need to undo the movement, or you could just group the whole box and then move the things while the box is considered being grouped, but it was locked, so it cannot be changed location or anything like that. And that is two ways you can do it. Either Control Z, undo the step that you have moved, or just group the things and then move the whole things. But yeah, that is going to be the basic step that you creating. And either you want to head for the racing tournament like the speed, which car have the fastest one, you may want to watch the video about the tips making the derby cars, or you want to work on your designing creativities and you could spend your time on that. And both price category are the same, so you can choose either of them. And so saying that once you already finished your model and you want to print it out, the next Monday is going to be off because of the holiday. So we will have one day off, but the next week after that is going to be the race tournament. And well, I was thinking about changing the date, but let's just assume that the tournament will happen on the June 6th, which is the weeks after that on Monday. And so you only have 1 week more than that to do the design and then print it out. So you could send your model to me so that I could print out for you and then we can have a test, or you could visit one of the open hours lab during the weeks, except Monday again, so that we can work together on the printing process. But if you want to send your file to me, you could click on the export on the top right. You could either choose OBJ or STL. That's going to be up to you. Those two files are for 3D printing. This time I'm going to use the STL. Choose a place that you want to put your file in. I'll say testing and save the file. So back to the link of the drive that I gave you the link, you could also put your file here so that I could take it from it as well. So on the top left, click new file upload. Get to the place that you have put your file in. Testing right here. So you could upload your file here, and I could get it from you and then do the printing for you. So yeah, and in case that you are wanting to print by yourself, you are allowed to click on the particular objects model and then export it. Because if you're not clicking any of them and you export, it will assuming that you will want to print the whole thing, and that will also including the rails and the box over here, which you kind of don't want to, all the wheels. So you click on the certain cars, like this car, for example, and then you do the export. STL again. And then, give me a sec. Okay, and then you would want to open Cura. So this is the software for licensing, as I already teach you how to do that. So open Cura. It's gonna be a sec. Okay, having on. Okay, it's on. And now I will try to, it's on my second screen, but I will show you guys later. So yeah, this is what the car is going to look like on the current slicing model. So you either want to have support or not. That's going to, we can talk about more about that next week if you want to. But here's the slicing process. And yeah, this whole block of SolidWorks is going to take about 4 hours and then 70 grams. And yeah, that's all about it. You could put this file into your printers, no problem. But yeah, the most complicated part is going to be on your creativity and your effort on time spending with your car model. And that's all about it. Again, this file, the file will be public, so you will want to create your own file and copy paste the whole model, and then you after that you can do by yourself. But yeah, if you have any question, let me know by sending to my email or at visit at one of the open lab hours. Yeah, okay, and see you guys next time.